Hey gang, I'm here with a car from Cambra Speed Shop, and I'm going to talk to Ron Cambra, the owner of the shop, and I want to show you this 55 Chevy that is just beyond belief in all the mods and upgrades and everything they've done to this car. And I have the man himself, Ron Cambra, here.
How you doing?
And nice to meet you.
Barry?
It's Barry.
Yeah, it's a 55 we built out of our shop here in Orange, California. It's called Cambra Speed Shop. And we built this car. We've been building it for about 2 years. We started this car, it was a bone stock 55 210 when we got it. And the owner wanted to do something different. And I said, hey, he gave us pretty much an open card to do whatever we wanted to do. So we tore the car down, put it on a Roadster Shop chassis. Again, it's the only Roadster Shop chassis that Phil built for us. We wanted something, we wanted that Central California look. So we narrowed all the front suspension and the back suspension.
Okay.
And they did this for us on the jig. And then we ended up putting an LS in it, but I wanted something different on that. I didn't want it to look like an LS. So we made the valve covers look like a Hemi style valve covers, built the valley tray, put in the distributor in it, which it doesn't really act as a distributor. It's more of a pass-through for wiring for the coil packs.
Right.
57 truck hood. We rolled everything under the front, the sides, and the back, all the sheet metal done on it. Kind of give it that muscle car feel of the 70s. It's got shop wheels on it, Willwood brakes.
Now I heard you talking earlier about you handmade all the rocker panels.
All the rockers from about, this whole car, from about 25% down is completely refabricated. We lengthened the rockers down. 55s don't roll under like that. 55s have a flare. 56s, 57s roll under.
Okay.
So we continue to roll those under just to be different. We wanted something a little smoother look with the back of the car and the front of the car, tie in the side, so it all kind of blends together. That's why we did that.
Now I see the bumpers. Obviously they have they're molded to the car.
Yeah, they're actually bolted on.
Okay.
But we did make custom molded bumpers, and we shaped them, fitted with the car, sent those to Jesse Greening, and then he machined us the billet bumpers that we can bolt on.
Awesome. Because I know you can't buy those. It's not something you can buy off the shelf.
We make them, and we own the molds to them and everything too.
Excellent.
And Jesse machined them for us.
And
Jesse machined the valve covers for us too.
And of course, basically a front roll pan design, which eliminates all the panels. I know there's a lot of panels out there.
Yeah.
I had a 55 Chevy, so I know all the extensions and all the configurations. Obviously, this pushes the core support forward more as well. So obviously, that's all handmade.
That's right.
Custom built.
That's right. All that's been custom made. Everything is hidden under the cover.
Now, is the grill the original shape, or is that
the grill is the original shape? The only thing we did is because of the stock Tri-5 grill.
Right.
It usually has a little recessed area in here for the handle, and then so we ended up just cutting it, adding another piece of the grill in there. And then this piece usually overlaps about this much, and they're always stamped and wrinkled. I didn't like it, so we just trimmed it off and used the stock grill and just cleaned it up.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
That's a really nice touch, because you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah,
with that wave. Yes.
Yeah.
And then, what kind of hinges have you used?
These are Eddie Motorsports.
Okay. Those are nice.
Titanium coated. We use a bronze titanium.
Yeah, these were factory original fenders you started with?
These are factory fenders, but again, we took the crown out of this car. This car is actually flatter than most Tri-5s.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's sucked in on both sides.
That's just amazing. I know what it takes to make shapes, and I'm just really impressed by the shape of this car. It's just incredible.
We angled the B-pillars.
Now, I noticed that yesterday when I was doing a walk around. Is that close to the Nomad angle?
That's kind of where I got it from.
Right.
Because we went with the Nomad wheel wells, and it's like, we got to taper everything forward. It kind of goes with the wheel well.
Yes.
And it just kind of brings that Nomad flair into it.
It does, and I love that transition because, you look at the squared off design with the car has curves.
Yeah.
And then you run into something with a squared up 90-degree angle, and it's like, it doesn't look that great.
Exactly.
But that angle, that's amazing. That is.
And then we peaked the door handles, sharpened them up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just kind of kept the simplicity of the Tri-5.
Right.
We made our own quarter trim.
That's
door.
Beautiful.
Just simplified it.
Because the Tri-5, I think it's really about 1.25 inches.
It's wider. It's got a little recess.
Yeah. That
Bel Air trim.
That is gorgeous. And then I noticed, of course, obviously you had the rear bumpers made.
Then we did the rear bumpers too.
And I love that exhaust. Now, is that mimicking, I think, Oldsmobile?
No, 58, like a 58 Corvette.
Oh, okay. Because I think some Oldsmobiles or Buicks also had an exhaust for
I
it.
think maybe a 55 or something.
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
it did.
Did it too?
But I can't remember.
We were thinking more of the Corvette base.
I get it. I get it. That is just. And do you have, I'm assuming, a hidden gas door?
This is all hidden. This opens up and swings open.
Very nice.
The gas door's in there.
Very nice. Did away with the lock.
And then most Tri-5's got the deck lid has this curve to it here.
Right.
And so we ended up reskinning this and kind of flattening it and giving it just more subtle shape to it.
Right.
So it doesn't have those weird little peaks in it that you see Tri-5's all have.
Right.
Clean that up.
And then I heard you mention earlier about the interior.
Interior is a 2007 GTO interior. And then we cut down the seats and lowered the headrest. See, the headrest used to start here and come up.
Right.
So we recessed them down into the seat here.
That's beautiful.
And we widened the back out so they're still parallel. This front and back seat are lined up. And then we lowered everything down in it. It's out of a GTO. We handmade the console, we handmade the dash, we made all the trim and the engine turn panels. And we just wanted to keep it real simple. We did kind of a Corvette style cluster in it.
Right.
Just wanted to keep it real simple and just clean.
Now, what's your transmission?
It's got a 4L80 in it.
Nice.
Yep.
Now, the glass,
Yep. It's
that's some super glass.
yeah, and again we went through a lot of different windows and trying to find glass that fit it right. And something really, back window, trying to get the right stuff to fit it.
Right.
Again, most of the trim was fitted when we were doing body work on it. That's why the lines are still pretty nice.
Yes.
But just trying to find a good window to fit this thing. The side glass, Eddie Cotto did the glass for us. Pretty much did all the glass. Eddie Cotto did.
Because I know how hard it is to find glass that looks good and fits good.
Yeah.
And I'm a stickler for door gaps.
Yeah.
And seams. I love. Yeah. You've got some tight gaps on this car.
Yeah,
and
we're the same way.
they are right on the money. I mean, that is. You're not going to get it. Of course, in the factory, it would have had probably a 1/4 inch gap.
Yeah.
Something like that. You can stick your finger in it.
It's paint stick.
Yeah. That's I've done that a lot with my cars.
It's a paint stick. You know?
Yep.
Even the hood into the cowl, everything it's a paint stick.
Right. And people, I talk about whenever I do my projects.
Yeah.
And like I said, I pretty much build Mustangs. I'm known for that.
Yeah.
And I talk about door gaps and all these different things and what it takes to get it to that point. And people, generally when they go to a car show, they don't notice that sort of thing. They don't understand the effort that it takes to get to that.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate what you've done there.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's just amazing. This car is absolutely gorgeous.
It's a lot of subtle things, but they all add up
Yeah, and that's
to a big thing.
yeah. And again, I go back to the transitions and all those lines. I point out when I do a video on my projects, I say to people, I want people to not notice that something is off.
Yeah.
And when they don't notice, that tells me I did my job.
Yeah.
When they really don't see that.
Yeah. It's funny. A lot of people think this car is chopped.
It gives that appearance because it sits so low.
Yeah.
Now,
But it's not.
is it channeled at all over the frame? I mean, it's a custom built frame,
It's
obviously.
a custom built chassis. So
Okay, so that helps with the transition.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a beautiful, beautiful
It's all
car.
PPG paint.
Okay.
It's Enviro-based PPG.
So,
It's called
okay.
Roxanne Red.
Roxanne
We
Red.
named it Roxanne. And the color, we created the color, came up with the color.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've at our shop we had years ago, we used some of the PPG Vibrance color.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beautiful paint, but
Oh yeah.
it adds up quick.
This is it right here.
Is this a Vibrance?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's in Vibrance family. Nice. Very nice. Well, I can't say enough about it, and
you
I don't
very
want to
much,
get
Barry.
I don't want to get the sun in your face too much, but thank you for your time.
Hey, Barry, thank you.
I appreciate you talking about it and showing the car.
Of course, anytime.
It's just amazing.
Thank you for coming and seeing it. Appreciate
Certainly.
it.
And we'll see you later.
Take care, man.
Thanks.
See ya.